I think I got that stuff right. Welcome to the tribute stream, everybody. Um, I do not know if Will's family has access to these still, but I did a live stream to benefit Simus a couple of years ago, and this is the Cash App and the Zelle and the PayPal, and I'm double checking to make sure it's right. Yeah. So if you want to send anything at all, the family has no idea that I'm doing this tonight. They don't know that I am doing this stream to benefit him and the family. I'm hoping they have access to this still. I don't even know if they do or not, but this is the information I put on the bottom of the screen in that live stream. So I'm doing it again tonight. Let's show some love to the family, guys. Um, if you want to donate anything at all, it's not going to me. It's going to the family. That's Simus's information right there. Um, I'm gonna try to do some things. Try to get some moderators in here. Um, I fully expect. I fully expect that there are going to be some trolls in here tonight. I expect there are going to be people that are going to try to sabotage what we're doing tonight. So I want my moderators. I want the members of the Hornet's Nest. You know what I'm saying? I want my moderators to be on point tonight. I want you guys to fly around and make sure the comment section is clear. Um, I'm not even going to say any names, but I know there's some people that can't wait to come sabotage this, and I'm not going to let it happen. So I appreciate you guys in chat. Thank you. Tonight, it's a tribute stream. We're going to honor our brother, my brother, as best we can. Um, I got a lot of things I want to share with you guys tonight. I'm going to be live for a couple hours. I'll post the link at some point after I get done with my presentation. I'll post the link if anybody wants to come up, hang out for a little bit. We can do that. I'm going to let you guys know I spent all day, all night with my family. I'm doing what he would have wanted me to do. I took Mini Duke out bowling. We watched Zootopia 2. We went to an arcade, had some fun. Lady Duke was there. Mini Lady Duke was there. The whole family. We spent time outside of here, and just having fun as a family, making memories, good times. That's what he would have wanted. Bones, we did, man. We lost a real one. Man, he thought the world of you. He thought the world of you and your family. Beautiful family that you've got, man. He talked about you a lot. He really did. Man, MCF, I think we all are. We all are. So what I want to do is I'm gonna show a little bit of, well, a few different things, but the first thing I want to show tonight is I want to show you guys my favorite Simus moment. This is directly from his channel. I gotta find it real quick, but this is directly from Simus's channel. I want to show you guys this because this is what I'm always gonna remember him by. My favorite Simus moment of all time. And you guys probably already know what I'm talking about, but fortunately I can still share my screen. So let me get this video pulled up here. It is right here. Here you go. This is straight from his channel. So let me get it going here. Share screen. Here we go. From Simus himself. All right, here we go. I mean that's who he was, man. Yeah, for real. He always said, "Don't do not be a TV fan because you don't want to miss out on stuff like that." Um, I was able to take him there. He, I've got so many videos, man. I'm probably going to show, but that whole experience was incredible. Am I still sharing? No, I'm not. Let me see what else I can find on here. Uh, he was home. You know, he was back in Dallas. He was where he belonged, and that's what made that so special. Um, I remember going down the stairs and going into the big double doors, and he would always say, "Are you sure we're supposed to be down here?" Or like, "Are you sure we're supposed to go in there, Duke?" And I would say, "Duke, get down here. Go down those stairs. Like, come on, man. I can't wait here all night for you to walk through the double door suite and go into the owner's suite. Like, go on, man." Um, he uh, he loved it. Let's see. There's the seats. Here's another one. This one I'm gonna probably be fast forwarding through this one a little bit, but this is one of his favorite moments right here. Let me bring this back up.
Bye. I'm gonna hand this to you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to AT&T Stadium. That's what valet parking looks like, for those of you that don't know. No, you can't see those signs way up there, but it says club and suite guests only. We got Simus in the house. Wow. We're just getting started, baby. We're just getting started. We saw just parking like way back there was $150. Make it sound like I'm somebody or something. I don't know. But I guess I'll just say I'm my boy Jay real quick. Did you see Trayvon? Woo, that was slick. Y'all, Simon's right here, bro. Y'all asking about Simon's? He's here. He's here.
Trayvon.
Man, Trayvon's right there. You about to be even closer too, believe it or not.
Basham.
Yeah, Bash.
Now, I gotta interject here. I gotta interject here real quick because this is the part where he's just stopped on top of the stairs and he would not come down to save for nothing. He was not coming. He's like, "I don't think we should be here."
Stadium's filling up.
Simon's, bro. He's loving this.
That's the owner's suite entrance right there. And he talked about this moment so many times. I had to call the executive assistant to Jerry Jones and have her tell these people to let us in. And when I did that, man, we walked right into the owner's suite. Now, they wouldn't let you film in there, but man, if I could have showed you guys what Simus did and how he took it all in, but he blended in so well. It's like he belonged there. I mean, just like he told me, I'm not going to be able to watch a Cowboys Bengals game ever again without thinking of him. I couldn't either, but you know, Simus only 3 people over here have my number. I did not know that, CPG. No, I didn't. He was. I mean, there's a lot of people that have my phone number. My phone's been blowing up, and I do want to say thank you to everybody who's. When was that? That was 3 years ago. I want to say. I can tell you for sure here in just a second. I think it was 3 years ago. Trying to find it again. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, 3 years ago. I've got video of us on the sideline. I got video of us on the 50-yard line. But yeah, I want to say thank you to everybody that's reached out, who's given me text messages, who's given me phone calls. I've had some phone calls from some people I've never talked to on the phone that I'm aware of. Some people that I didn't think were ever going to call me again that called me today. Like, and really, I think that speaks to his legacy a little bit, because he was big about those connections. He was always big about those connections. If you were able to talk to people outside of here, meet up with people, he always thought that was cool. And he's right. It was cool. And Lady Sev, I want to read this. Let me see. So very sorry for loss for prayers. Let's just go out to those who are mourning, hurting over this loss. I really appreciate that, Lady Sev. Thank you. And you can tell this is reality. I mean, this there's nothing fake about this, man. That's my brother. And again, if anybody wants to make any donations, I'm never going to see it. I don't even know you did it, but the Cash App is here. The Zelle is here. The PayPal is here. If you want to show the family some love, there you go. And I appreciate you guys, even just for being here. So I want to show the sideline video real quick. And then there's one more video I want to show. And then after that, I think I'll open it up. We'll get some people in here if you guys want to be on panel. And y'all can pay respects if you want to. You know what I'm saying? Just let me go back here and get this sideline video up if I can find it. Yeah, I can't believe it was already 3 years ago. It's just mind blowing to me. And you can see there's my pops right up here. Well, I just saw my dad. I've lost a lot of good people, man. It's unreal. There's my camel tribute. Sorry guys, I'm flipping through here trying to find it. Here we go. Sideline's right here.
Yeah, I used to be stuff.
I'll show you guys a little bit of Simus on the sideline. Here he is on the sideline right here.
I told him, I said, lock him up. He looked at me, he nodded like, I'm going to lock him up. I'm going to see if we can find Jerry. We ain't marching today, baby. We're on the sideline. Simus is loving it. We got Simus on the sideline. AT&T Stadium. Simus's shoes are on the field. Look at that. Y'all said there's 80,000 people in this stadium, and we're on the sideline. As good as it gets, baby. That's the Cowboys cheerleaders I was talking about right there.
I mean, that was...
I'm going to scroll a little bit. Probably cut this live stream for a minute and do what Rick's...
Man, it's moments like that. And just being able to have the opportunity to go with him and show him all that, knowing that he got to see that, yeah, it was incredible. I want to show one more video, guys. Actually, let me see how long it is. I don't want to bore y'all too much. I want to open up the panel for sure and give you guys a chance to come up here and join in. let me just show a little bit of this. Um, and Face, I want to say this too. Before I do this, Face, the only regret I really have is I didn't talk to him about that. I wanted to know how you guys' conversation went. Um, that's one thing we never talked about. I never really got to hear what he had to say about that whole dynamic. So I really wasn't sure how he felt. I didn't like the fact that he felt that way, but we didn't have that conversation. I wish we did. Yeah, Tricky. He was that man got to walk the sideline. That man got to go to the owner's suite. That man got to be valet parked and get seats on the 50-yard line. He got to do everything he ever wanted to do at home. And it meant the world to him and it meant the world to me to be able to take him. Um, he was a brother to me. He was a father figure to me as far as when I needed advice, when I needed help after my dad passed. Simus was the one I went to. I always knew I could call him. I knew I could text him, and he always had the right thing to say. So I want to show this too. Yeah, man, nothing like it. Nothing like it, Bones. Um, let me play a little bit of this real quick, and I know some of y'all probably get mad at me for doing this, but you got to understand that in September, my channel will be 20 years old in September. There's a lot of guys that go way back before a lot of y'all, and I'm saying that with love because I love you guys, but there are some people that go way back, and so when those people take time to make these tributes, I feel like I have to play at least a little bit of it. Um, Not everybody here likes Cop, but I respect him, and I'm very glad he made this video. And he said a lot of things that were absolutely perfect. So I want to give him thank you, Noki. I appreciate that. Um, the last time I made a stream in support of Simus, he found out about it and came on the stream. It's still on my channel, I think. And I had to just mute and just let him go because I couldn't be back on camera. I was so. But anyway, let me play a little bit of Cops Tribute because if you haven't seen it, it's really, really good. And if you have seen it, you can watch a little bit of it again because he really had a lot of great things to say. So let me play his tribute real quick, and then we'll get this panel open. Dashy, your tribute was amazing, Dashy. I want to thank you for making yours, and what you said was spot on. That was incredible. Thank you, Dashy. Let me play a little bit of Cops real quick, and then I'll open up the panel for you guys.
Pizzle, what a way to start Cowboys Giants Hate Week this week with the news this morning that a longtime rival of mine, somebody that I've done a lot of trash talking with over the years, Simus says, a Cowboys fan from the old TTC days, passed away this morning. You know, when you do something as long as I have here on YouTube for almost 20 years, you run across a lot of different people. You're a part of a lot of different groups and communities and things like that. And, you know, some of you guys may have just stumbled upon my channel over the last couple years, and some of you guys that may be been here for a really long time. Those that have been here for a really long time, this is more so for you right here. Some of you guys may knew Simus, a hell of a Cowboys fan. You know, one of the best that I saw here on YouTube over the course of my time here. I got the news this morning that he had passed, and I wish I could tell him this, because I literally spent hours trying to confirm his death. You know, I've lost friends, I've lost family members that I didn't spend this much time trying to figure out if they actually passed or not, because Simus was such a great troll, such a great trickster and trash talker that I just couldn't believe it, like when I first heard it. But I ended up confirming it, and my heart just truly breaks. You know, I just want to give my condolences to his family, to his close friends, any Cowboy fans that had a connection with him. Simus made me feel numerous different human feelings I hated him at one time. I loved him at one time. He made me angry. He made me happy. He made me laugh. He made me want to cry. He made me feel all kinds of different things. And to be quite honest with you, guys like Simus, he's one of the reasons why I can go out into this world and not be bothered by anything. Guys like Simus toughened me up so much over the course of many years on here that people out behind these walls in the world, they can't trick me. They can't out trash talk me. They can't do anything to me. They just can't, they can't hurt. It's going to take more than words or emotions to affect me, because guys like Simus, and I'm so damn thankful for it, but guys like Simus help make me become a better man, a better human, a better just everything. And I just want to say that I appreciate Simus. And I know that some of you guys that followed our story, our trash talking moments together, there was an issue where there was a bet welch that he had done on me. But honestly, guys, that was a lesson learned for me, and one that I truly appreciate, and one that I can take with me. I'm, you know, if I'm lucky enough to live another 20, 40 years on this earth, I will never forget Simus. As long as I live, I'll never forget Simus.
And you know, we won't either. Let me unmute my panel here. If you guys choose to unmute yourselves at some point, go for it. Panel is open.
Man, I see a lot of familiar faces here. What's up, guys?
Bada bing, bada boom. NYG Bones, what's up?
Yo, we lost a real one today, you guys.
Yeah.
And I think Cop was so spot on. Like, he toughened everybody up. He, you know, he made you want to go out in the real world and not, you know, there's nothing that people could tell you that could tear you apart, because he already did it, and you just had the endurance after that shit, bro. That's what I loved about him so much. He made you grow so fast, and he got to see me from trolling me, living at my parents' house, to me living on my own now. I'm glad that he got to see me grow, and he taught me a lot of things about fatherhood. And that video is still up too. I'll remember that quite for some time. And everything he told me, he was spot on, and it's gonna stay with me, like, you know, till the end of time.
Same.
He might have trashed with you, but he also wanted everyone to do well at the same time, and he really loved doing what he did. And he even told you why he was so good. He had a lot of ways with words, because this man was a writer, and when you're a writer, you could totally run the table when it comes to trash talking, bro. He told you he told you why he was the greatest, one of the greatest to do it.
Yep. Hey, Train, man, good to see you. I hate that it's under these circumstances.
I wish it was under different circumstances. Yeah, I'm not on this channel anymore, but when you said you were doing a tribute to Simus, I had to come on. You know, I'm not going to act like me and him were best of friends, because we weren't. You know, we talk to each other every now and again. I've always had respect for Simus, the same for him to me. You know, he taught me a lot, and you know, like Duke, like you said, you've been on this for 20 years. I mean, we've been doing this for a lifetime, it feels like. And we all have mass respect for one another. And Simus was one of the guys that you respected. I've never heard a ill thing about him, and I know I never will, because he was the fucking man. And I'll be honest. We've lost a lot of people in this community. I mean, we've lost some good people. And, and as you know, Duke, I wrote you this morning because I was like, there's no way. I mean, you could quote me on that. I wrote you, I said, this, please tell me this isn't real. I even wrote D-Town. I said, please tell me this is some TTC made up bull crap that we used to do. Please let this be that. And it sucks. It really sucks.
It does, and that's why my message said what it said. Because when I texted his phone, I said, "Man, just tell me you're okay. I won't tell a single soul." And as bad as that probably was for me to say, I just wanted him to text me and say he was okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it would have been worth it to know that he was all right.
Well,
I would have done anything just to hear him call me.
I mean, life is so precious, man. Just fuck.
We gotta keep our loved ones, like Dashy said, keep your loved ones close. Spend every moment you have.
He truly has been like a father figure to all of us, and even in the trash talking circle when it was still, alive and kicking, he literally was a father figure to every single one of us. People called him a virus or a cancer just because he got up in that ass,
Yeah.
But fucking he gave us one. He made us grow up fucking fast, bro.
Yeah.
And here's the thing: if you weren't ready, it didn't matter.
It didn't.
He was
no.
going to be on you. He did not give a shit if you were new. He was going to let you have it.
Yeah.
No, him and I have had some battles, because I know how Dallas fans are, and he always wondered why New Yorkers are such fighters, and it's because there's so much. Him and I understand the rivalry with Giants and Cowboys, bro. There's way too much history that he didn't know about because he lived in Texas, and that's why he always said, like, oh, I'll fucking trade myself to be not part of the NFC East no more. He didn't understand it. But with the whole Landry, and Duke will tell you, it all started with the Landry conversation, bro. Once him and I understood the history of the Dallas and Giants rivalry, we gained like a form of respect right then and there. And that's another battle I'll remember for a long time. It was nice to know. It was also nice to know that he was aware of other reasons why everyone goes after the. I don't know if he understood it fully, but when I gave him so much examples and the fact that he mentioned the 80%ers and 20%ers, it was him and I just clicked so much. Like, dude, so you really do get it now. Like we both learned something from each other that during that moment, Just too many memories with this guy. It's insane.
It is. And that makes this one last game, man, I don't know. For me, it's going to be tough.
Dude, how ironic that it's Giants and Cowboys the last game, and we're hearing this news, Duke.
I know. And I got to thinking about it, too. And the last game that he saw was the Cowboys beating the Redskins.
Yo, and he hated it. Bro, I got to tell you another story, bro. When my son was born and Tommy DeVito was starting his, like, big old winning streak, and first beating Washington, he literally calls me while I'm still in the hospital holding on to my kid, and he's all like, hey, I want to say congratulations and thank you for beating the Pocahos. Like, dude, him and you had to heard that conversation. We were dying laughing together on the phone. It was the best.
I forgot I didn't say it right. The last
Like,
game he saw
you
was them
could,
beating the
you can,
Pocahontas.
Duke, I know you can hear his voice, like how he was talking to me about being the Pocahontas right now, bro.
I can hear it.
You can
I
hear
didn't
it,
hear
bro.
the conversation. I can hear it.
Oh, you can. I don't even have to tell you what he said. You just already know. You already have an idea, bro.
Yep.
Like him and Roby Reds, man. Those were classics.
They had a gift of gab. Both of them
Oh,
did.
that was so great. Oh man, so great.
Yeah.
He said on these streams.
Memories.
Dude, how he couldn't, bro. He literally went out with a bang. If you think about it, especially the Cowboys are beating Washington. Like,
Oh,
what?
Yeah.
That's going out with a bang, man. Damn.
Yeah.
That's wild, bro. Like, you never even want to wish that shit, but that's just weird, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shoot.
Oh.
It's just
crazy how life works, bro.
Yeah.
Just it's so precious. You know, he called me up last week or week before. You know, I'm not gonna mention any names. I'm not gonna say anything. You know, but I see the chat. You see me in there blocking the same person with the same sock account over and over, and I believe I know who it is. And it's funny because we were cool up until I took Simus to that game, and then after I did that, so and so gets very jealous, very angry, very butthurt, and has been so ever since. And now you're trying to terrorize my chat section in a time when they're. But he called me a couple weeks ago and he said, "You know what will really piss him off, Duke?" I said, "What's that?" He said, "Let's do it again." He said, "Let next year, 2 years from now, let's do it again. Let's get some more tickets. Let's get back on the sideline just one more time. Let's do it." And it was something that we kept to ourselves. I didn't tell anybody, and that was the plan. We were gonna just randomly go live one day and say, "Look, Sunday, we're gonna go do it again, just to piss y'all off even more."
Yeah.
I remember a documentary that he was talking about y'all with.
Yeah, he was working on it. I don't have nearly as much footage. I wish I did.
Yeah.
He ended up with a lot more than I have, but I've got enough. His wife messaged me and asked me to send her some pictures and videos, and I got plenty of them. So
That's
I'll
good.
send those pretty soon. Yeah, we were talking about doing that, and I kind of regret that we didn't get a chance to.
Yeah.
But I've been talking too much. Y'all do some more talking, man. I can't.
Say, hey, dude, can
What's
y'all hear
happening?
me?
Yeah, I hear you.
I was gonna say real quick. So yeah, when I heard about this news from Steve Rose, my guy, TTC, I was just like, man, I couldn't believe it. So I've been making videos since 2011, and actually, because I was repping the Chargers and everything, and so he was like one of the first individuals that I ran into around
That's where I
2012.
remember you from. I couldn't put your face together,
Yeah,
but now I
yeah.
remember you. It's Cali Blue, cuz. What's happening with you?
What's up, man? So like,
What's happening?
I
We got
haven't.
like the class of 2013 here, bro.
Damn, A
Yeah,
Train
yeah. So
513 in that motherfucker. They go
yeah, we
Bones. I
was
know all
there
you
all
niggas.
the time, man.
yeah.
Like
We here,
this guy
brother.
is
We here.
hilarious. Yeah, this guy Cyrus is hilarious, man. Like I'm just saying, like we used to go back and forth and everything, but it was nothing personal, man. I was like, man, I love this guy, man. So I started subscribing to him, and like he was just what I love about him. He's just very blunt, and he's just passionate about the Cowboys, and it's just he doesn't sugarcoat anything. Like bad seasons, good seasons, like he will always stand up for his team. And like you stated before, he always wanted, hey,
Don't be a TV fan. Go out here, show your work, and just be passionate about what you're doing. I would never forget. It was so many funny moments, but Bones, you probably remember this. It was when he had shout out to my boy Sports Live, but I remember they was going at it. That was hilarious. But it's just like
Oh, they've
I
been
think
going at it for years. Believe me,
yes, bro.
since
It was this one
2009,
time.
bro.
It was one time when it was this one time like he was talking about the Falcons and then he was like, you know what? Because he's a great storyteller. And Simons is basically I'm summarizing. Simons is basically saying like, I remember my pops took me to a game and everything, and we was watching this, and then we went against the Falcons, and I was like, Dad. He was like, Dad, what is that team over there? He was like, Son, they're nobodies. I just started rolling. He was referencing to the Falcons. It's just the way he just like delivered things is really good, man. He actually encouraged me to to join the TTC too, man. He was just trash talking, man, and representing your team. But I will miss him. He'll be forever missed. And like I said, man, rest in peace, man. He was very entertaining, and I was just funny because when we went against the Cowboys last week and beat them and stuff, he shouted me out and everything because I was saying things in the chat. I was like, hey, good luck next season and everything, man. But yeah, it's just really unfortunate.
Yeah, I remember him. He wanted to make big moves for 2026.
Yeah.
I remember and not just like football trash talking wise. Like I saw that it looked like he was DJing. I don't know if that was somebody he knew, but if he
Yeah.
was gonna do like remixes on the thing, I would have been open to it because I got to know Will. You know what I'm saying? And his variety of music amazed the hell out of me. So
Yeah.
I was really looking forward to if he was gonna release some music type thing on his channel. I was looking forward to a lot of things. And it didn't even matter. What I liked about him so much is that he could have been going up against any team, and he was like the Howard Stern of YouTube. You just wanted to know what
Yes.
he was going to say next.
Yeah. Yep.
You were always tuned in, no matter what live stream, or even when he joined Billy's kickback, everyone wanted to know, what he was up to. He knew how to drew a crowd, and when you got him on his good side, he would be a ray of sunshine to everyone, despite the crazy trash talking. But he just knew how to fucking do it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He has a way of keeping the audience. That's what I love about him. I'm not even a Cowboys fan. I just love tuning into him after each and every single game. Sometimes I'll be rooting for the
If I
Cowboys.
could, if I could literally, yeah, no, for real though. If I could pick one word to describe Simus, it's definitely the word authentic.
Oh yeah.
His authenticity is so unmatched. You
Yeah.
want to talk about a tough act to follow, bro? That's him, man.
Yeah.
There won't be anyone like him ever. That's
Mm-mm.
just
It's going,
that's
bro.
the fucking truth.
No, it won't be. Nah. Nope.
And if you
Sometimes
think about it, since he's been one of the best to like trash talk, can you imagine? And I hate saying this shit, but can you imagine if Dallas fucking won a Super Bowl? He would have loved his YouTube trophy, bro. Not
Oh
just the
yeah.
Lombardi
Oh yeah.
trophy.
Yeah.
He would massacre everybody, bro.
Oh yeah. He would. Yeah.
If it's any, like, no one wants to see that everybody hates Dallas. But if it's anyone that deserved a YouTube kind of thing, like a championship celebrate, there's just no other person I know that's deserving of that shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the fact is they haven't won a Super Bowl,
Facts.
but
Yeah, I know.
but he's been body bagging people. You know,
He was still
he's been
exactly,
body
Callie.
bagging people.
He was still body bagging people, bro. You're right.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
He's another
Mm-hmm.
brother from, we from the same
Man.
hood here in Los Angeles. And I remember meeting him when he just
Wow.
moved. When he moved there, I know all his family, everybody. And,
I'm
it's a
glad that
different
everybody's
set.
here though. Well, at least for the TTC reunion. I know it's been so many years. We still repping.
Yeah, Young Leak, I
It's
always
pretty
seen your
good.
name in there. I always see your name from before I remember you. And you were a Charger fan. So you must be pretty happy now because the times have changed for your team. You guys are playing pretty good.
And it's
Man.
the playoffs is definitely going to be interesting this year.
Yeah.
I don't know how many people always picked up on it or not, but a lot of times Simus would do shit to prove a point, like teach you a life lesson about something.
Oh, dude, nah, he made me grow up real quick, bro. Back in 2013, bro, real fucking quick, man. But I appreciated every fucking moment. You know, it was still funny as shit, like dishing it out with him. But at the same time, you're right, CBG. He made you grow up real quick, and
That's like Top Pizzle said, man. You develop
yeah,
thick skin,
bro.
trash
You
talking Simus, man.
like CPG. You could have went anywhere outside of YouTube, and if anyone was giving you shit, you would have brushed it off real quick because no one fucking got,
Oh yeah, dude.
you know, telling you some shit like Simus did. He just knew how to get you to get ready for the fucking real world. And that's what I mean when I say he was a father figure to majority of us. He got to watch
If it
us.
wasn't for
He got
people
to
like
watch us
Simus,
grow.
if it wasn't for people like Simus, I wouldn't feel like I got a superpower going around the internet when people argue on different websites. I'm like, y'all don't even get it, man. There ain't no point in this bullshit.
Nah, bro.
I think one of his legacy, like you said, is leaving, making folks go out to go see their team. You know, with the
Making them to
TV
go see
pad.
their team, and even if you were like actually beefing on the internet, he would want you to go to a game, see each other
Be
in
held accountable
person,
for it. Yeah,
and just have a
of a
good
real
time.
fan.
Like, and if you tailgate, that's even better. That's icing on the cake,
Man,
bro.
even
Yeah.
if he didn't like
Tailgates
you,
always win, my guy.
even if he didn't like you, when respect was due, he'd give it to you.
Yeah. Like I remember beefing with a lot of Eagle fans, and obviously they're all in South Jersey. I'm in North Jersey, and I'm like, bro, I'm gonna be in MetLife. I don't give a shit. Come to MetLife. Let's watch the fucking game, bro. You know, Simus would want shit like that.
That's just the way he was.
Yeah.
I mean,
No.
it's like, like we have said, he and he also didn't care how old you were either. If you were in the TTC and you tried to pull that I'm only 16, kid talk to me like that shit, he told you to shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Like he didn't care. Like if you were going to trash, if you're giving it, you better be ready to fucking take it.
Oh, you're right, man. When I
Because
first
if you don't, no, you go.
one of the first times I ever interacted with Simus, I was in my early 20s, and it was basically one of those, you want to talk to grown men, I'm gonna talk to you like a grown man things.
Yeah, no, that's exactly how I felt. I was 23 when I first went at it with Simus, bro. He still saw me as a little boy, even at 23.
What's up, Bones? A
Yeah, he was gonna
Train,
teach you how
Duke.
to be a man.
What's up, cattle dog?
No homo.
Cattle
What's up,
dog,
man?
what's going on, brother?
Just chilling. We're all getting old.
Dude,
Yeah,
I
we
get
are.
it. I get it. Nothing lasts forever, bro. And today showed. Today showed. And life is precious as fuck, bro.
Yep, you got to cherish every moment you got.
I am so glad he gave me all that advice towards fatherhood, because I look back at it now, and 2 years, my son is 2 years old now, and 2 years into the fatherhood game, he was so spot on about everything, bro.
I was gonna say, I know you had a kid, right? Like,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
that's
And
what I thought.
and in his live stream, even though the Cowboys like totally shut us down 4-0, he talked his shit. But then afterwards, I had no idea he was going to do this, but he told me during his live stream everything I needed to know about fatherhood. Like, I appreciated the hell out of that shit, because him and I have been going at it for so many seasons, and he was happy to see me grow, and and all this shit he told me about fatherhood, man. I'll never forget that shit, bro. I appreciate everything he told me.
It's good. It's good to see you still around, A Train.
Yeah, I'm kicking, I guess. uh, You know, like I told Duke, I said I haven't been on this channel in so fucking long. Like I forgot the password, but I wasn't gonna miss this shit. Cause it's someone that I respected and always had good conversations with. And there's very few that in the community that every conversation you have is positive, and he was that person. You know what I mean? Um, I never had a bad conversation with Simus. It was always good. Um, I remember when I was having a lot of issues with um, fake Bengal fans showing up, and I was, doing all that. He would write me privately and just tell me, "Good shit, man. Keep on going at him. Make him cry." Oh shit. Yeah, it was. He was a good guy, man. Real good guy.
Oh,
He has
fuck,
some
man.
haters,
We lost
though.
a great one, and it fucking sucks.
Yeah, I know. You talk to Simus a lot, Br. I'm sure you got some good
Yeah,
memories.
yeah. We probably texted. I mean, every week, probably talked to him on the phone a couple times every couple months, and yeah, it's. I mean, I texted him on Saturday. I think we were talking about the Saturday games, and I mean, couple. Yeah, it's just so crazy.
Yeah.
Ironically, he got to end it with Cowboys and Washington, and we all know his hatred towards Washington. That shit was like for real, man.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, like I
He
said,
was
Simon.
trolling with Sean Taylor all the time.
Yeah,
Yes.
he would get shit for that. Yeah, I don't know the full story to that. I'm sure Duke could, but I mean that's up to him. I knew about the Sean Taylor thing, but I don't know the full story.
Well, I guess people were basically he got robbed and somebody shot on him. One of the I guess one of those kids shot him. Boom. Next thing you know, he died. So yeah, they robbed his house. And that's crazy, but that's how mostly life is with Sean Taylor. May you rest in peace. Like he has this daughter that's now in I think volleyball or basketball, something like that. So she's still alive, walking, doing everything, trying to do his legacy and his brother. He has a brother, so I don't know where he was because he used to be on our practice squad, and now we hadn't heard from him since. So yeah,
Simon's had some good trolls. The Rolex watch. There's
yep.
tons of them.
Damn.
That got some people pissed off. Cop Pizzle for one, for sure. Great internet battles.
Oh, damn, Stampede. What the hell? Holy shit. That's crazy.
Well, I'm gonna bail. I
Nah,
just want to say hey, and it's good to see A Train.
Good to see you
Dude,
still around, Cattle Dog.
yeah,
cat dog.
good to see you, brother. You take care of yourself.
Yeah, I just go fishing now.
I hear you.
Take the boat out and fucking go fishing 2-3 times a week.
I hear that, man. You take care of yourself, brother.
Yeah. See you later, Bones. I'll talk to you later.
All right, man. Take it easy, cattle dog.
Yeah.
Oh, Bones.
Hey, man, what you guys were saying earlier.
What?
I heard Simon say it on his streams all the time. He actually liked seeing people grow and improve their lives for the better off this YouTube shit.
Yeah, that's what it's all about. For
Yeah,
sure.
I remember him talking to
Oh,
me and
man, that's
Desert
fucking
Eagle a lot.
terrible. No.
Simus did talk to Desert Eagle and I like a lot.
What a guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to say what's up to Stan. Been a long time. Thank you for stopping in. Gil, man.
I don't know how it happened, NYG 31, but the only thing I do know is that he had a history of heart problems, so that's all I know.
Shit.
I couldn't tell you how it happened.
I don't either.
If I don't know, I'm not even going to say it.
Yeah, there's no need to speculate either.
No.
Right.
I can tell you this. He wasn't going to
Sure,
say
we'll
anything.
find out in
We
a couple
talked
days.
about this a lot. But,
What's that, Duke?
I will say this. He wasn't ever going to say it. He wasn't ever going to talk about it. But I'll talk about it. He was pissed off at Slitta.
Oh, come on, man. Do you know how many times Sleeta's been acting like a fucking idiot?
Let's be honest.
His
here.
entire YouTube career.
Who doesn't have a problem with Slitta? I mean, let's look at the past here. I mean, let's think about this. Like, people
Dude,
in his own
2025
fandom.
Slitta has been on some weird ass Diddy shit, my guy.
You remember his videos when he would talk about like how he loved the Latin women and just like, dude, this is a TTC. Why are we talking about this?
Yeah, I could not understand that shit, bro. And like, bro, you've been around since 2009. Like, that's one of the fucking first things you don't talk about, bro. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah.
That shit was hilarious, though.
Yeah, I've never.
Just listening to
time
and even watching Nookie Nish make a short video about him, I was fucking dying, bro.
You remember when Preston used to make troll videos?
Yo, Preston went after everybody, bro.
Oh, another one gone too soon, ladies and gentlemen.
There's been a lot of good ones, man.
A lot of good ones. Even Halen 88.
Yeah.
We lost King Tyke.
Mm-hmm.
Camel Toes.
Yeah.
It's rough, man.
It is.
Dude, yo, it is not going to be the same without Simus, because he wanted to. When the season started, everyone was tuned in to his game day, like week one, whether it was week one or you knew the season was about to start and Simus was going live. Everybody was tuned in because he always had some wild shit to say. It's going to be so weird for 2026, whether the TTC is dead or not. It's gonna feel so different, man.
I mean, he was the voice of our fan base. I mean, he was the top dog, no doubt.
Yeah.
Not gonna be right.
Yeah,
now I got nobody to listen to. I got nobody to watch. I mean, he was like the only one I really listened to.
Bro, I unsubbed Mark Holmes, man. Like, all I wanted to listen to was Simus, bro. He understood without even talking to me about it why New York fans hated Dallas so much. He couldn't understand that because he lived in Texas. But bro, when he talked about the 80%er shit, I remember talking to him like, you see what the fuck I'm talking about right now? You see why us New York? Do you understand why that the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys, from 2007 all the way to 2013, why everything was so fucking hot, bro? Like he got it right there, and without even, he just knew that there's so many Dallas fans out there that are just fucking brain dead as shit. And Simus, Duke Bothers, I remember Cowboy Company. I ran into a lot of fucking authentic Cowboy fans on YouTube, bro. Like, it was amazing to getting to know the real ones, and Simus stood out in so many different ways.
Yeah, especially T Spence. I still talk to him, once a week.
Oh yeah, T Spence. That's another real one that He's no longer like here, but I know he's watching. I know he watches.
Yeah. We
Got me
talk.
a text
We talk
message.
at least.
I fucks with T Spence, bro.
Yeah. We talk once or twice a month. We'll reach out to each other and talk life and stuff, because he's one of friends I made outside of this. You know what I mean? Like Bones, I've talked to you privately before. I mean,
Yeah.
Duke, same thing.
Yeah.
Like, we're friends on Facebook. I mean, it's a lot of these people out here, especially in the TTC, where we all got along. Like, I'm still friends with MacMan70. I mean, I reach out to him every now and again. It's one of those things that, we stopped doing the videos, but we connected on other platforms.
Oh yeah, dude, I know what you mean, because I met everyone in my NFC East rivalry, like on YouTube wise. The one I met in the Cowboys fan base, I was lucky enough to meet D-Town, bro. D-Town, dude, I when I first met him, I had no idea he was a yeti of a fucking dude, bro.
Yeah.
Because he looked small as shit in his car. But when he got out of his car, the dude stood like 6'4", 6'5". I'm like, damn, bro.
Yeah, I talked to him quite a bit too.
You'd be shocked how fucking big D-Town is, bro.
Yeah, me and him are good buddies. He actually lives like an hour away from me now. So me and him talk quite a bit.
Oh yeah, shout out to T Spence. I still got that mini helmet from when we beat the Cowboys on things.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he's a good dude, man. I talk to T Spence a lot. He's the one I go through for all my rookie cards I got.
Yeah, he just called me he texted me a couple hours ago. He said
I remember yo, Duke, I gotta ask you this, man. Duke, how inspired was Simus when he knew about our hat bet?
I don't think I've seen him that inspired. I mean, he was all over that. Oh my gosh.
He made a big deal out of that, and I remember I remember him like trolling him about, Tom Landry died a giant because it was on the New York Post one time. He got so mad at me, he wanted me to join his live stream. But I didn't care. I joined it because I meant that shit. But he wanted to see if I really meant. I'm like, duh. But it led to the conversation where we both understood the rivalry, like I said before. And the whole thing, like how life can be precious and stuff. He understood why we did the hat bet. And he told me, he's like, bro, you guys did the most. No one's gonna have another hat bet like that ever. And I'm glad that to be a part of that, and I'm glad that Duke and I inspired him, even though he, we kind of gave back to him in some forms, because he inspired a lot of people in this platform, dude.
Absolutely.
There you go, brother. I got a spot for you too.
6'4", 77". Man, if I see your face, bro, maybe I would know. I'm trying, dude.
Oh, you'll know.
I'll probably know. Now I want to know who the fuck this guy, dude. If I see your face, I'll recognize you, bro.
Yeah, you'll know. You'll hear his voice. You'll know who he is.
Shit, I might fucking lose my shit once I hear his voice, bro.
You might.
Yo, Tej, who is you, bro? Because I've interacted with a lot of Dallas fans here, man.
This one of my favorite moments from him is when Faya Colette made videos about him. He went nuts on this dude.
Oh shit, I remember Faya Colette. Yeah. I was lucky enough to talk to him for a little bit on one of your Monday night live streams. Or was it the Tuesday thing? You had a Monday show and you had a Tuesday show.
Yeah, I did a Tuesday for a while. He came in on the Monday nights.
It was the Monday night then, yeah. I am trying to figure out, bro, is it You know what Cowboys fan I remember? Smitty. He hasn't been here for a while, dude.
Oh,
Smith
yeah.
stopped by one time too.
Yeah, it sucks too because we all could have met each other, Duke, when we were all planning the Cowboys Panthers thing before Camel passed away. We
Yeah.
all could have met up.
Yeah,
See, that
I didn't even know Camel Toes passed away until a couple weeks ago.
Damn, man.
That shows how long I've been off this. I mean, someone brought him up to me. I think he was T Spence. We were talking, and I think he's the one who told me that he passed away. I said, when? He goes, a while ago. It's like, oh shit, I had no idea.
all right, Bones, you ready?
Yeah, yeah. Oh shit, Mr. Gill, Maine. Oh shit, my guy. Yo.
What's up? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, man. Yo, not good to see you, man. Fuck yeah. I remember this dude. Hell yeah. I didn't recognize your username on the chat. Dude, I remember you and Simus fucking he was like Mr. Gill was like, Bones, fix them teeth. Yo, fucking teeth worse than cop pizzle, bro. I learned to love these guys, bro. Oh shit. What's up, man?
Man, I gotta be honest, man.
I know it's fucking demoralizing, bro. It's devastating.
I don't want to make this about me, but I'm really numb, uh, disbelief, kind of fucking pissed off if I'm gonna be honest with you. There's some fucking idiot Eagles fan who makes a video and keeps talking about his fucking dog in his fucking house. I'm like, hey, bitch, we're not asking you how you doing. You want to make a tribute video, make a tribute video, but just raw emotion coming out, man. But um, I was good. I don't want to say I was good. I was numb until I saw his son's post, and I won't get into the specifics about it, but uh, I just gotta say, man, that was the first time I showed any emotion to his passing. But oh man, like, you read that and you hurt. You know what I mean? So, um,
Nah, I feel you because I know what it's like to lose a father, so I can only imagine what was said, but it's
mm,
okay. It's okay. I don't need to know. I already know, dude.
yeah, yeah.
And grieving don't stop, my guy. It don't fucking stop. I feel for his kid, bro.
Mm. Yeah, that's deep, man. Uh, I'm just still in shock, man. If I'm being honest, I'm just like, what the fuck?
I'm
Like,
kind of shocked too because he sent me quite a few stuff, just to like make me laugh and shit. And I thought he was having like a really wonderful day. It was a day
mm.
after Christmas. A day after Christmas he was messaging me and it was just nice to hear from him. He sounded like he was in a good mood, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I don't fucking get it, bro.
Yeah, we had just talked some business stuff. I have my regular job, but I'm a retro DJ, right? And I'll get into that later. But he's like, "Hey, trademark your name," and I'm like, why? And he stayed on my ass about it, and then finally, like the week of Christmas, I'm like, fine, I paid the whatever amount of money it was to get a trademark, and I'm still waiting on the approval, but I had sent him a message like on the 23rd, and he's like, about fucking time. And then, we talked on Christmas, and it's like, you get that trademark yet? I was like, no, it's going to be after, after the holidays. And he just gave me the thumbs up, and that was the last time we talked, man. And then this morning I get a call from Ken and saying something. I'm like, what the fuck is going on, man? So yeah. Mm.
Man, that shit's rough, bro.
Yeah, like I talked to him. Last time I talked to him on the phone must have been the 23rd
Mm.
for Christmas Eve. And then, like you said, I mean, we always asked each other, you know, you doing good? You doing? And we were always brutally honest. Like there were days where we weren't good, and we talk about it. But he was good. I mean, he was in good spirits. Everything was well, you know. So it's just, I didn't believe it. I didn't
You
believe
know
it. No
what?
matter who said it. I didn't care if Mike Mosh said it. I didn't care if 214 said it. I didn't care who said it. I wasn't going to believe a damn thing until his wife called me. Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Uh,
I
I
called.
didn't believe it even until I saw the post from his son, and I'm like, okay, now it's real. Like,
Yeah.
fuck. Oh, I didn't know his wife called you, man. Fuck. Mm.
I called his phone because I thought it was some bullshit ass troll job, and his girl answered. I don't know if it was his wife. I don't know. I don't know who it was. It was a female, and she said, "Yeah, Will's gone." And I'm just like, "Wow, man!" Like,
Shit.
I didn't know. And what was so weird is that I didn't know how to like really talk, because I'm literally talking to a stranger on the phone. But I just told her, I'm like, "Listen, uh, this guy, he got to see me grow, and he gave me the best
Right.
advice
Right.
for fatherhood, you know."
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And you know
And
what's crazy, man, is that I don't mean to interrupt. My bad. But
you good?
he would rag on so many people, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then he had such a big heart that he would make nice with other people. And also in sports, I don't know you, but I had seen a couple of his live videos, and he would just trash you. But then I knew he had what I perceived was a good relationship with you. You know what I mean? So it was like
Yeah.
he had a really big heart. Yeah, dude. God, that dude was funny, man.
The
God, he
thing
was
is,
hilarious.
he knew how to crush your soul, but then he would check on you like, "Yo, you good, bro?" Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes, you then.
but nah, man, I'm in the fucking construction business, and having to listen to him like trash me, like he just toughened you up. And when someone else was coming at you with shit, you would just brush that shit off like you weren't phased by nothing after you got trashed by Simus, bro.
Oh, I remember so many hate week videos where he would fucking get at you, man.
Yeah,
I
man.
just be
Nah.
dying laughing. Like the first thing I can remember was, how you were NYG Bones, and he would be like, "N-word, you gay," and I'm like,
Yeah,
"Oh,
yeah,
fuck."
dude. That was the greatest shit. I talked to him about that shit on the phone years after that. And I told him, like, bro, that's the funniest shit. Like, if he didn't get at you with the small, that was the small stuff too.
Right,
If he
right.
didn't if he didn't get at you with the small stuff, he'll get you even a bigger fucking way. Like the small stuff was kind of the big stuff, and the big stuff was the small stuff with his trash talk, bro. He was a fucking genius at that shit. And where'd you get? I died so hard laughing, bro. I remember there was this thing on the news, and there was this transgender lady, and he was all like, "Pause." This was his pause day. Remember his years saying pause? He'd
Yep,
be like,
yep.
this dude be like, "Pause. Now look at this transgender here. Cut his hair, put a giant hat, and put some glasses on. Is this what you be doing, Bones?" And I'm just like, yo.
It was funny. It was just off the top too, man.
He would go balls out every
some of the
time.
some of the best live streams I ever saw with him
Oh
in it.
man, for
Man,
sure,
he had that
for
gift.
sure. Yeah, he did.
Oh yeah, and when it came down to Slaughterhouse, like it didn't matter who was trashing him going live stream. He dished it out. Didn't matter. Didn't matter.
He made me so thankful I'm a Cowboys fan. Like,
Right?
Yo, for real.
You know what's funny is he hated going up against Cowboys fans. He used to always, I don't give a f about Cowboys fans, but you know, serious. We would have conversations about things like, man, I don't want to do Smitty like that, or what was the other guy's name? Smitty and
I remember he didn't like new talent.
oh, he did not like
oh
Allen at
man, we've
all.
had
He
stories
did
about that. Yeah.
he
Oh,
did not like new talent, and I'm talking like old school TTC before 2013, bro. Like way before.
did you ever see the video he did to New Talent? 'Cause
I missed that one. I missed that one, but I knew about it.
oh man, it was. I have it. I'll send it to you. I've got some of his old videos saved.
Oh wow. Okay.
Just
No,
happened
I'm
to be one of
open.
them.
I'm open. I'm open to it. But I
Um,
remember his beef with New Talent 26, bro. That shit got
oh
heated real
man,
quick.
yeah, yeah, man.
But he understood the bullshit of why people hate Dallas fans so much, you know? You got your smart real ones, and every fan base has their shitty ones. I get it, bro. And Simus just wasn't having it because his passion for the team, I understood.
Right.
You,
When we started KCE, one of our um, requirements was you had to have kind of like the mafia. You know, you had to have traces to Italy. Well, you had to have traces to Texas.
Traces to Texas. Yep, got it. I knew you were gonna
Yep.
say it. Yep.
And that was dope. And you know, I was just telling some of the fellas like, "Yo, we got to keep this thing going, man." Like, uh, I don't know what we're gonna do, but we want to do something this season for sure. But yeah, oh man, that just sucks.
It's that's a tough one, man.
You know, he's.
Yeah.
I talked to her a little bit. She said that at some point next year, I don't know when it's going to be, but at some point next year, they're going to bring him home, and when they do, I'm going to be there, 100%.
Oh wow.
When
Oh
I
Wow,
find
that's
wow.
good.
when it's going to be, I'll let you know.
Yeah,
If
please
I
do.
That's
find
I'm only like 2 to 3 hours from Dallas. My sister lives in Dallas now, so yeah, yeah.
Last I heard. Yeah. All right.
Mm.
Yep.
Oh
No,
man.
I hope you guys make that one. I hope you guys make that one for
oh
sure.
yeah, that would be nice.
the
Yeah.
only way I don't make it is if I'm in there with him. I mean, I'm gonna be
Yeah.
there, 100%.
Damn.
Facts.
No,
Facts.
I
Yep.
feel that. I feel that.
Wow.
The great new bothers. How you been, man? I'm sorry about I know Silence was one of your best friends and whatnot. Because I know y'all hung out for the Cowboys game, and I remember being in that live stream. I was like, damn, extra minute Simon says, nice, must be awesome, man. Not gonna
I
lie,
was
but
low key so jealous of that Duke.
yeah,
I'm not even gonna lie, man. I was like, man, fuck. Yeah, it was cool though. It was cool. Like he was so fucking happy, man. Like
yeah, seeing him smile and just like looking at his own team winning and doing everything.
And after all that cool stuff, I liked how Duke Bothers was telling everyone else. He's like, "Hey, I might give y'all the Simus treatment, bro." Like, I love, dude. That was great. That was great.
I got to see, and he would tell his people, the last several live streams he did, he would always say, man, if there's anybody that's seen a side of me that nobody else saw, it's Duke Bothers and Lady Duke. Like they saw Will, like the real Will. And
mm,
there's some things they saw that ain't nobody else ever seen before. And man, it was beautiful. That's all I'm gonna say about it.
I liked how ESPN hijacked half of his shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Fucking bullshit, my guy.
Yep.
yep.
Stephen A. Smith ain't shit, bro.
No.
Can I speak something? It's just
Yeah,
like
yeah.
real quick. Well, first and foremost, hello to everybody. Yeah, I'm just 12. And the first time that I just saw Simus, that I mentioned about that name, well, Simus, because he roasted the shit out of me before the game between Las Vegas Raiders versus Dallas Cowboys. And I was never able to recover, but he gave me a lesson. He gave me a truthful lesson that I will never forget. And after he was trash talk about me, and I was talking to him face to face, and I was like, "Hey, what's going on there?" And he just became like a great person. That he gave like a powerful lesson. Don't let those fools destroy you, because I know that you became new at this group, and you know that you're young and you're still learning. And Simus gave me a great lesson to not to forget. And I just wanted to tell you that after I was able to recover myself to learn that lesson. So God bless the Simus, God bless his family. And I know as a Raider fan, I know that I just lost against Dallas Cowboys. So much love and respect to anything. So if I forget something, I'm really sorry, but I'm not get I'm not one of those persons who get really sentimental. I'm not gonna cry on the stream because I don't. But Samus, if you listen to this, I mean, he will be missed. I know that I'm just like new, but you will be remembered as one of the coolest guys. So, and thanks for the advice. Thanks for the truthful advice that you gave me, Samus. I know that you trash talked to me and I was getting destroyed. So I understand that. But you gave me a lesson that I will never forget. Thank you, Samus.
He did, man. I remember he trashed the snot out of you. I remember that.
You know what? Away from the TTC, he really let Raider fans have it on Facebook, social media, and his personal life. Man,
Oh, I've
it,
seen that shit
it reminded me of Duke with Chiefs
with
fans.
Chiefs fans. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, the
So
great Big Brothers don't like the Chiefs. I know. I seen his
but
videos, everything.
I understood why he didn't like the Raiders, because him moving to California,
right.
you just develop
Oh,
a relationship with certain fans and certain territorial fans. So
true,
he he was just gonna naturally beef with all those dudes. So I get it.
true, 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 true,
I
true.
remember him telling me like I guess three people he knew in real life blocked him on Facebook, and he was laughing. We were laughing so hard about that. Yeah, man, yeah.
Nah, he just knew how to grill your gears, bro.
You know,
He
I gotta
knew.
admit it. We had a few hard times, man. You know, in the early days, but you know, he was always we always you know, never let it linger too much. I think the last time we had a falling out was during the whole Charlie Kirk thing, and we talked it out. It was cool. You know, he was the only dude I could talk politics with that we didn't see eye to eye, and it
Yeah,
was cool, man.
it's rough nowadays. You know, a lot of families separate because of that bullshit.
We would always agree, like either way you look at it, there's corruption. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
uh, but yeah, I'm gonna miss those talks, man.
Yeah, corruption's everywhere. Doesn't matter what side of the fence you're on. It's everywhere.
I know one time we were talking, and this just so happened we were getting over that whole incident, right? And so we're talking. He goes, "Yo, man, you know what?" I said, "What's up, man?" He says, "You believe in aliens?" I'm like, "Nah, bro, not really." He's like, "Man, check it out." He's like, "They're out there in the parallel galaxy," and he's like, "They calling each other and they're going, hey, N-word, man, I'm finna watch this Earth." And the way he broke it down, the way Simon does, man, it was just the funniest shit I ever heard in my life. Like, just talking about how aliens are watching this going like, look at these dumb, you know, these dumbass humans, like, watch what they're gonna do next. And yeah,
Yeah.
damn.
Well, again, I want to thank everybody for coming on here tonight. Man, just I can I be real with y'all? I needed this. I needed this really badly because I mean I did what I know he would have wanted me to do. Like I said, I spent my whole day with Minnie Duke, Lady Duke, Minnie, Lady Duke, the whole family. We went out bowling, watching movies, living life. I logged off, Simus. I logged off, man. I did what you would have wanted me to do. I logged off all day long and I enjoyed it as best I could, but I needed this, man. I needed to come on here and just see you guys for a little bit and make this tribute. And I want to thank everybody for coming on here. If anybody has any last words you want to say, I'm going to give you the opportunity to do so. I know there's one more live I want to play just the tail end of. Um, when when I did the tribute video for Camel a couple years ago, I let him sign us off, and I'm gonna do the same thing with Simus. I'm gonna let him sign us off to end the stream. But if anybody wants to say anything else before we do that, feel free while I look up this live stream real quick.
Yeah. Hey,
Yeah,
Duke.
I was sorry, my bad, man. TC, I remember watching you too. I'm not gonna lie, I've been watching you too. I watch your videos, the Great Bother, Simon, a lot of Cowboys fans videos. Not gonna lie, but I'm gonna say this. Maybe rest in peace to Simon Says, man. Sorry, you know, I know you're in a better place, and the Great Dubois. I know we all truly do miss you, and you will be in our spirits to show us, looking at us in heaven, knowing that you're right there looking and saying, "Damn, you better do your goddamn job. Better not be a TV fan, but just be you and focus on you and have fun in life. Don't be stressing out on YouTube at all." That's all I
Yeah,
gotta say.
yeah.
Yeah. I just want to say this, Simus. Whatever your family needs, whatever your son needs, TCE, we got you. Uh, we're gonna hold it down for you. And thanks to Duke for doing this. And Duke, if you've got any info as where we can send money to, just let me know. And that's all I got, man.
For sure. Like I said, I don't know 100% certain if his family still have access to it or not, but um, when I did a stream for him when he was in the hospital, that's the information I used. It's on the bottom of the screen. I got a Cash App, a Zelle, and a PayPal. Again, I don't know 100% sure if they still have access to that or not, but it's what I got. So um, I don't know if anyone ever donated. I'll never see it, but if you did or if you're going to, thank you. And we certainly appreciate it. I want to be able to show them as much love as we can. And I told her on the phone, I said, the most important thing I think is number one, that his legacy lives on. He'll never be forgotten. 100%. Like he's royalty around here, one of the greats, and his legacy is going to live on. And I wanted us to be able to show as much love to them as we possibly could, because there's a void that just is never going to be filled by anyone else. It's like Bone said, this place is going to be way different. And as a Cowboys fan, who do I have to watch now? Who do I have to listen to? It was always Simus. It was him and his
Mm-hmm.
4 DFW heavyweight tag team partner, Mr. Teflon Breed.
Yeah, shout out to Teflon. Yep, yep.
Love you, Tef. You got my number, I got yours. We're gonna catch up, but we're never gonna forget him. And thank you all for being here. I'm gonna send us off. This is a live stream he did. Oh gosh, when was this? A couple months ago. But I'm gonna just. I didn't even watch the end of this. Really, I watched a little bit of it, but I think it's good to play the end of this and let him sign us off. So that's what I'm gonna do. But before I do that, I want to let on Stephen Rose really quick, who just joined us backstage.
Oh, it's good, man.
Hey, what's going on? Thank
Yeah, I saw
you.
it. I thought it was a dream at first. I was just on Facebook. I was about to take a nap, and I saw your post, and I said Will Jones, and I said the only Will Jones I know is Simon. So that can't be. So I clicked, saw his profile, I said, it's got to be a mistake or some sort of troll job. These guys are doing some sort of work. They must be bored. So then I DM'd you, and I was like, man, I DM'd you, and when you confirmed it, it didn't take me but 5 minutes to go live. I couldn't believe it, man. My stomach was in knots. I didn't even sleep all day. Went to the movies. It's all was on my mind. I mean, I've known the guy for 12 years. My first came Trash Talk Circle. One of the funniest guys I've ever met. Uh, Brought charisma, energy. His trash talking, his trolling was on point. I mean, the dude was a beast. And God, he will be missed.
For sure. One of the greats. I didn't want it to be real. I really didn't. But he didn't play around with this kind of thing, and I don't either. Moving forward, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be hard to watch this Cowboys game to end the season off. It's
Yeah.
really
especially against the Giants, bro. That's so ironic to me.
yeah, it is. Scott, I'm glad you mentioned that. I just saw Mac put a post on Facebook a little bit ago. I'm thinking about him too. I know they had a falling out here recently. And that's more of Mac's place to speak on than mine, so I'm not going to say much more about it. But
Yeah.
I know that he wished they would have squashed it, and I know he's got to be hurting for sure. So I'm thinking about you, Mac, if you're watching, or if you watch later.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, we did, fam. Hell yeah. And that was for him, and he was thinking about his mom the whole time because his mom was the reason he became a Cowboy fan. So that really meant a lot to him, and it meant a lot to me too.
Yeah.
I'll never forget that.
At least you got a chance to meet him. I never had that opportunity. He kept telling me, "So you go to Dallas?" So I'm like, "Hell yeah!" I got buddies that lived over there. He said, "Well, if I go to a Cowboy game out there, I'll fuck with you outside of here." I was like, "All right," but
Heck yeah.
man, that
And
sucks. Man.
he would tell people in his live streams, and I can confirm this. He'd say, "Man, you can hear me do live streams of videos on YouTube. That's one thing. When you meet me outside of here, you're always gonna have a good time." And he was right.
Oh man,
It
facts.
doesn't matter
Oh my
what
gosh.
we didn't have to be on the sideline. We didn't have to be in the owner's box. We could have been sitting up in nosebleeds, eating poor people hot dogs, and we still would have had a hell of a time. It's just because it's him, I mean, it was
Yep.
incredible. And Lady Duke did not have any kind of appreciation for football, for being a Cowboys fan until she met Simus. Because I mean, something about that last game-winning kick and seeing me and him cry like babies, just a couple grown men high-fiving and hugging each other. It
Nah,
was,
it hits different when you go to games together, bro.
yeah.
That's why he took that TV fan shit very seriously.
Yeah.
Nah, I felt
Oh man.
that shit, bro. Because I've been to so many Giant home games, so I know that feeling. That
Right.
feeling's so familiar, bro. There's nothing like going to home games and making memories, bro.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
When you go to a home game, you feel like you're part of that battlefield, bro.
Yeah. I've been to too many Texans games. I know the feeling.
Yeah.
Even though the trash talk circle is gone, one thing about it is it brought us all together even throughout these years, even though we haven't had a trash talk circle this year.
We just knew who to talk to. That's all it was. We didn't
Yeah.
have to do the same old bullshit every time.
Yeah. Mhm.
I ain't gotta say, "Oh, fuck you, Gil," every fucking year. He already knows. It's like, all right, here we go again with this shit.
Yeah. Well, just we had a mutual respect for each other, and I think over the years we sort of built some sort of camaraderie over it. And
Yeah, like over the years, you just know who the real ones are, and when you develop relationships with these people, it's like you start to you want to do more. You want to do a little bit more than just the YouTube shit, and that's why Simus loved it, because I met a lot of people in person, doing this shit, and it would have been real nice to see him in person, but I know he loved seeing other video makers get together, watch a game. You could have been to a sports bar watching the game. He would have loved it regardless. That's what he really wanted.
I can tell you when the homie Doomsday and I linked up in Minneapolis when I was living up there. When we went to that game, he was happy for us, and he had us on that TCE radio after the game, and Doomsday was giving them, the after game reports. And it was hilarious. And then
And y'all shut them down in their house. I remember that.
yeah, and then Thanksgiving, I think it was 2 years ago, we were at the game against the Redskins, and he was just so psyched that we were there, man. It was awesome. It was awesome. But I'll never forget the pilgrimage, man. That was Sunday night football. My wife met him. You know what I mean? Like,
No, I
it was
feel it.
great. It was
I feel
great,
it.
man.
And we lost a lot of great ones over the
You
years, man.
know,
8 Camel Toes, Beast of the East, King Tyke.
normal circumstances, I would not let you up here, but you said something that really resonated with me tonight, and you're 100% right about it. I think you're truthful. I think you're sincere. So I'm gonna let you up.
What did I say?
You said, "Why are you still crying about it?" And you're right. Damn it, you're right. I shouldn't be.
Hey,
Yeah.
man. These guys thought I was trolling, man. Look at this. Right beside me, man. That's the greatest thing in the world, man. He hit the lottery today, man. To be honest
Yeah.
with you.
You're
If
right.
you really believe in God and that you're going to be with the King of Kings, then there's nothing to cry about, man. Like I cry for his family. They're gonna miss him.
Yeah.
But not for him. He fucking hit the lottery today.
I get
Like
selfish, man.
Facts.
You're right. You're 100% right. I needed that because he would have said the same thing.
Well, I think as humans, we're all selfish, so we all, don't want our loved ones to go,
Yeah, yeah. We all know, man. He's in a better place. We all know that. We all know that for sure.
the only difference between him and Camel Toes is Camel Toes rebuked Jesus, so he missed out on the fucking super jackpot.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that really hurts me that he did that. Camel Toes, get right with Jesus, man. It's free.
I don't know if you know this. You probably do, but I had a back and forth with him maybe not even 2 or 3 days before he passed. And I did a live stream about it, and I brought MacBain in. And after the live stream was over, I cut it off, and the three of us just sat and we chatted for, gosh, 2 hours, 2.5 hours. And we tried so hard to just drive right to it. Like this life is so short. You never know when your last day is going to be. And I'm telling you, we tried so hard. And that's what breaks my heart so, because it wasn't a week later.
Mm.
And it's just,
You talk about the like button's fucking free. Come on, man. Fuck the like button.
yeah, I'm not big on likes and all that right now. So, Lady Seth, thank you. Let me mod you up, Lady Seth. Thank you again. I'm sorry. I was just about to close this thing out and let Simus close us out. But again, if anybody wants to say anything else before we do that, it means the world to me, and I'm sure it meant the world to him that y'all are all up here and showing love tonight.
Yo, Simus, thank you so much for your authenticity, bro. If it's one word I can describe you, it's authentic, bro. You're one of the most authentic fans and just human beings that we've ever ran into. And I appreciate all the father advice you gave me. Thank you for everything, Simus. We love you.
Hang on to that, Bones, and we're gonna catch up. I've been thinking about you a lot anyway. We're gonna catch up.
No, for sure, bro. For sure.
There won't be anyone like him. That's the original. That's the OG. Ain't nobody gonna be like Simus.
Now Denny Hamlin's house burnt. His mom and dad's house burned up too, and his dad got killed, and his mom's in critical condition.
Mm.
The Lord works in mysterious ways, man.
He does. I'm gonna let him sign us off. I didn't listen to any of this. I just know this is him at the end of the stream, so I'm gonna play this and let him sign us off tonight. But again, thank you guys. Love you guys. Thank you for being on here. Hold your loved ones close. The people you're close to, your family, your friends, love them.
Absolutely. Love you guys. You take care.
Right. Oh, that right there. I even had Joe Walsh come in here and talk some sense into me tonight. That was not on my bingo card of things that were going to happen in this live stream. I just want you guys to know that. Like, I didn't see that coming. I'm sorry I'm going to fail you again, because here I go being all emotional and shit again. Like I haven't been doing that all freaking day. He was the most entertaining person on YouTube, in my opinion, at least for the past decade. Way more entertaining than me. I don't know why y'all people are still here, but let him get us out of here tonight. And I know, Simus, I know you're not watching a live stream right now, but I guess I'm saying it for the benefit of all those that are. I might be retired, but I'm on a Legends contract. What that means is I can come back at any given time. I can make a video. I can make a live stream as much as I want. That's what I do. And for you, I'm going to do it more often, man. I'm going to do this more often because I know that, damn it, I know you loved this team. I know that this team, this organization meant the world to you. That star meant everything to you. The soil meant everything to you. This was your heart and soul, and we bonded over this shit. And we bonded over a damn football team. I met one of the best friends I have ever known in my entire life. I met you over a football team that hasn't won shit since 1996. And yet you and we bonded over this. And I'm going to hang on to this, and I'm going to represent as much as I can. And I want to honor you the best I can, my friend. Thank you all again for being here. Marissa, I want to say to you, thank you for being here. I know for a fact he thought really highly of you. He really loved you, and I'm really glad you're here. And I want you to know it's not just him that loved you, by the way, and then who thinks highly of you. Thank you for being here. Hang on, I got one message I need to read real quick. Okay. Yeah, you got it. I will do that. To the person that just messaged me, I got you. Let him close this out. Only a couple minutes long, but this is the greatest to ever do it in action. Let's let Mr. Simus Says close us out tonight.
Get a job, you funky looking motherfucker. And J Tuck, quit acting like a little whole ass nigga. Oh, they don't give me no money. The nigga, it ain't about no money, motherfucker. Who are you? Who are all you niggas? A bunch of crying ass niggas. I thought y'all was black. Y'all niggas is shit colored niggas. Cowards. I said it. You got the blood of fucking house niggas in you. All that flip flopping and nigga, your name's Dominique Dawes, motherfucker. The way y'all be flip flopping, you high ranking niggas need to shit. Move, nigga. If you're gonna sit up here and lie to the little 13-year-olds, to the delusional hopium ass 35-year-old niggas, get the fuck out of the way, because there are some people that's been telling you the truth, and you hardhead ass niggas been coming down here peeking and writing notes, and then you take it up to your shit and act like you the man. No. The man is right here, right now. The man is my nigga Teflon Breed, Duke Bothers. The real ones are right here. You corny motherfuckers trying to get a YouTube plaque and get glazed are hoes. And we're going to explain that to y'all tomorrow night, about 6 o'clock, 8 o'clock Dallas, 9 o'clock Eastern Standard. So, and it ain't going to be, I will be here. Ain't going to be none of that. So y'all can go back to the funeral now. I will talk to y'all later.
Damn, he was good. If you guys want to head over to Masha's, he's got one going right now. I got your link posted. Let me see if I can't start it, can't pin it, but there it is, you guys. I might be over there in chat for a little bit. And we got to give Mosh a lot of love too, because he's the reason why Simus came on here in the first place. So he did, man. He did, CPG. It's unreal. What more is there to say? It don't get any more realer than Simus says. Thank you, fellas and ladies. Thank you, everybody. Much love, and I'm out of here.